Hello everyone, welcome to today's tutorial. So in this tutorial, we are going to learn about searching in Java. So we are going to cover two types of searching over here. The very first searching that we are going to cover is linear search and then binary search. So let us understand the difference between the two first. Okay. Linear search basically works on sorted as well as unsorted array. Whereas if we talk about binary search only works on sorted array. It doesn't work on unsorted array. Linear search is comparatively a slower search and binary search has a better complexity. It is a faster search. Okay. We should also know one more thing about linear search, that it is also known as sequential search. If in question you get right program using sequential search, don't get confused. They are talking about linear search itself. All right. So let's move forward and talk about first linear search. Linear search, as the name itself is suggesting, linear search basically refers to searching in a linear or a sequential manner. Let's understand with the help of an example. Suppose I have an array ARR which includes 10 elements 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. These will be the index which will help me in accessing the elements. And suppose I have a variable n in which I am taking some value which I need to search for. For example, if the array is filled with the values 5, 3, 1, 2, 8, 7, 6, 4, 9, and 0, and the user says whether 4 exists in my array or not, what will you say? Yes, of course, it exists. How did you do? What did you do and find it? You basically looked at all the elements one by one, and wherever you find the same element, you said you stopped your searching and said that I have found the element. This is what we will be doing in the linear search. So, what does linear search do? It basically compares your value to be found, that is n, with all the elements of the array one by one, starting from index 0, going up till index n, index size minus length minus 1, and wherever it finds the element, it exits the loop and says that I have located the element at this particular location. Okay, I suppose this is clear. You can pause, rewind, and uh, see what we have done if you are not clear with the concept yet. Okay, so let's see how we will go forward with the program of for the same. I'll be helping you with writing the complete program, the complete code. Please understand it clearly, and any confusion you can tell me. Okay, the very first thing in any program you need to do is write a comment, and in the very first comment you just need to mention what you're doing in the program. That is linear search. Then you need to import any package. I am importing java.util because I'm going to use the scanner class for taking input. Now I'm starting with class. Suppose I have given the name of the class as lsearch. Okay, you can give any name to the class as per your choice. Now public static void main, in which I will be writing the complete code. String ARGS is not compulsory as per the ICSE curriculum. If you have a habit of it, that's good and you may do it. Okay. Now, the very first thing is I am declaring the array in which I will be accepting the input from the user and searching the element. So, suppose the array of 10 elements, whatever the question mentions, you just need to change the size of the array accordingly. Then I am taking few more variables, I for the loop, n for the value that I'm going to search for, and a Boolean variable f, which is initially false, denoting that my search is not successful. I'm not yet found the value. Okay. Now, the very first thing is I need to input the array. So what will I do? I will include a comment first. Input array. You should include few comments in your program that makes it understanding better, and the teacher is able to understand what you're trying to do in that particular portion. Okay, because an array includes many elements, I will be taking input using the loop. So I apply a loop for I that starts from index 0 and goes up till the length of the array. ARR dot length. In this case, you can directly write 10 over here because we know how many elements the array has. And inside the loop, I just need to write ARR I is equal to SC dot nexted because it is an integer array. So I have accepted using nexted function. Now, the next thing is that I need to, what do I need from the user now? Yes, of course. I need the value that I need to search for. So the next thing I am taking is, I am printing the message system dot out dot println. Do not write SOPLN, it will deduct marks. Enter element to be searched. And then n is equal to sc dot next int. Remember, the type of the array and the type of this element will be same because you can only search for the same element, same type of an element in the array. Okay, now I have the array, I have the element to be searched for. Now what do I need to do? I need to start with my linear search. So let's write down the code for the same. So I'm including the comment again, linear search. All right. Now, what do I need to do? See, what did we do? We matched the element, the particular element with index 0, then with 1, then with 2, and it went up till 9. I don't know where the element exists. So I need to match the element with all the, match the value with each and every element of the array, right? So what do I need? I need to run a loop. From where? I need to start searching from index 0 and go up till the last index, that is length minus 1 or less than length I plus plus. Remember, the length function or the length statement of array do not have brackets. Okay. Now within it, what do I need to do? When will I say that I have found the element? When the value of n matches the value inside the ARR. So what do? I say if n, that is the value or the variable I'm searching for, is equal to ARRI. What does ARRI do? ARRI basically refers to each element one by one, starting from 0, 1, 2, 3, and going up till the last element. So whenever the two values match, what is it? My search is successful. So I state the flag up, that is I make it true. अभी तक वो क्या था? False था. मैंने उसे false था नीचे था, ये मेरे को वैल्यू नहीं मिली है, मैंने ढूंढी नहीं तो मिली नहीं, जैसे ही मुझे वैल्यू मिली है मैंने उसे ऊपर कर दिया. तो ये ऊपर तभी होगा जब मुझे वैल्यू मिलेगी. एंड जब मुझे वैल्यू मिल गई, मुझे आगे सर्चिंग नहीं करनी है, तो मैंने क्या करा? आई यूज द जंप स्टेटमेंट ब्रेक टू कम आउट ऑफ द लूप. तो मैंने इफ बंद किया, दिस इज एंड ऑफ द लूप, इफ एंड दिस इज एंड ऑफ द लूप. ठीक है, बाहर आके आई जस्ट नीड टू check whether my f is true or false. If f is true, that means I have located the value, मतलब मेरा flag up है, मतलब मुझे value कहीं ना कहीं मिली है. तो मैंने क्या करना है? I just need to return system.out.println, and within it, I just need to print that the value is found. And where have I located the value? Can anyone help me with that? Yes, of course. देखो हमने क्या करा था? हमने पहले इससे फिर इससे फिर इससे हर एक से मैच करा था, और जैसे ही मुझे वैल्यू मिल गई, आई हैव फाउंड द वैल्यू, व्हाट डिड आई डू? आई ब्रेक द लूप एंड कम आउट. तो मेरा आई आगे तो बढ़ेगा नहीं, तो मेरा आई कहाँ रुक गया? आई मेरा रुक गया उसी इंडेक्स पे. वेरी गुड. तो आई पर मुझे बेसिकली वैल्यू मिली है. ठीक है, you can print I, or you can print I plus 1 also. I is from our point of view, that is programmer's point of view, index, and I plus 1 is from the user's point of view, the position, because user के लिए 0th पोजीशन कोई नहीं होती है, उसके लिए फर्स्ट एलिमेंट होता है. तो हमारे लिए 0, उसके लिए 1 होता है, तो हमारे लिए 7, उसके लिए 8 हो गया. ठीक है, even this will work equally well, so don't get confused, you can write this also. Okay, so the very last statement of the program is left. We'll write it over here only so that it can be included in the same page. क्या बचा है बताओ मुझे? Good, हमारा वो पार्ट बचा है. What if we do not find the value? तो अगर मेरा f ट्रू नहीं हुआ होगा, f मेरा कब ट्रू हो रहा था? जब मुझे वैल्यू मिल रही थी. तो वैल्यू जब मिलेगी नहीं तो वो फॉल्स ही रहेगा, हम if में आएंगे ही नहीं. तो else में हमने क्या लिख दिया? else में हमने लिख दिया system dot out dot println, and within the brackets मैंने मेंशन कर दिया the value is not found. You can print this message or any message if stated in the program. End of main and end of class. So you can even include one more message over here, printing the result. Why do we require to write these comments again? To make the teacher easily understand what we are trying to do, and जितना आप कन्वीनियंस टीचर को देंगे उतने अच्छे नंबर आपको मिलेंगे. दिस इज द पार्ट ऑफ द प्रेजेंटेशन ऑफ द प्रोग्राम. आई सपोज वी आर क्लियर विद द कोड. If not, please have a look once again. Any confusion, you can tell me. This, the part in the square will basically come over here. Okay? Okay. Without wasting any time, let's move forward to binary search. So the next that we are starting with is binary search. As I have told earlier in the earlier also that binary search has a property that it will work only on the sorted array. It doesn't work with the unsorted array. So let's see how does it work. So for the same, I'm taking an array. Suppose ARR, and the array has to be sorted 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and 100. We have 10 elements, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I have also taken an element n. Suppose the user says I need to search for 80. Okay, let's see how will the user search using binary search. So over here, it is like finding a page in my book. Okay, book mein, if you need to find a page in your book, what do? Do you flip over each page and reach the page? Just suppose you have a book of 500 pages and you need to open up page number 320. So what will you do? Will you flip over 1, 2, 3, 4 page, all the page numbers, and when you will reach 320, then you will say that I find the page number? Yes? No, right? You don't do that way. This is linear search. In binary search, what do? The normal way of searching for the page. What do? You randomly open up a page, right? Suppose the page that you open up is 200, page number 200. So what will you do? You will see that 320 is bigger than 200, right? So what will you do? You will not search for the page before 200. What will you do? You will search for the page between 200 and 500. You will open up a new page now. Suppose the page number now you opened is 350. So what will you do now? You will not search for the page number after 350. So the now book your book for the searching becomes 200 and 350, right? You'll open up a page again. Now this is 270. This, leave it 270 and 350 again a page. Now suppose the page number opens 320 and you will start studying with that page. This is what will happen. This is how my binary search will actually work. Okay. So what do? You basically take 3 indexes beginning at the beginning of the array, that is index 0, and that is at the last index, and I will calculate mid. So what is mid? Mid is the average. I'm not taking random values. I'm calculating an average value. So mid is beginning plus end by 2. So it will be 0 plus 9 by 2. That is 4.5. And I will take only the integer part because the indexes are always in integer. I take 4. So my mid is at index 4. Okay. Now I match the value that I need to search for and the value that I have found at index mid. Okay. Are they same? No, they aren't. Okay. Then I match whether the value that I'm searching for is bigger or smaller. Depending whether it is bigger, I will be searching in the second half. If it is smaller, I will be searching in the first half. So this is bigger, the larger value. So will I find it in the first half? No, I won't. So what do? I remove beginning from here and shift it to middle plus 1 because पीछे तो है नहीं. So now beginning is here, end is here. Whenever my beginning or end shifts, I need to recalculate my middle because it will change. So beginning is middle plus, so it will become, I'll just write it down. Beginning is 5 and middle is 9, end is 9 divided by 2. That is 14 by 2. That is 7. So now my middle comes at 7. Oh, nice. So if you see, now you'll again match middle with n. Have I found the matching value? Yes, of course. Just say I will find the matching value. I'll exit the loop and say that I found the value. And where have I found the value? Yes, at the middle index. So let's move forward with the program for the same. Okay. We will do it on another page. I write the complete code for you, and if any confusion, please help ask me. Feel free to ask. So the very first thing is writing the command. I have written binary search. Then you need to import the util package because we are going to use scanner class java.util.asterisk. Then class. I'm writing it at bsearch. You can give it any name. Then public static void main. And after that, first thing, I will be taking the array. I'm taking an integer array of size 10. It depends upon your program, the question, how many elements and what type of array they are saying. The program will be saying only the data type of the array will be changing. Okay. Along with that, I'm taking few variables. That is, I is not required in it because we are using middle over here. I'm taking beginning. That will be 0. Okay. End. That will be arr.length -1, the last index, and middle, that is beginning plus end by 2, and a variable n. Okay, we are not writing the formula over here, we'll write it later on. And n. Okay. Now I'm also taking a Boolean variable f, which will help me in keeping a track whether I have located the value or not. Initially it is false because I have not yet located the value. Now scanner class. The object of scanner is required because I am going to input the data. Scanner system.in, that is linking it with the keyboard. Okay, now the very first thing is I am putting one statement, I'm writing one statement. Theoretically, this statement is not required because we are going to write it in the loop itself. But when you run it practically, the middle value will be requiring one initial value because the program says that, compiler says that, what if the condition never gets true? Then how will I run the print the result? So we'll state it one more time. No issues. Now, the very first thing, I am taking an array as input. So I am writing over here, input array. Okay, I'll explain you one more type of the program, because generally in the boards, they give you binary search with the help of initializing the array instead of taking input, because the binary search need to have a sorted array. Okay, I'll explain you both the ways. Right now, I'm taking an input array. Okay. So the loop will run from I will be requiring I. So I'm taking over here only. I is equal to 0. You can take it at the declaration statement also. .arr.length and I plus plus, and inside the loop, I just need to write SOPL and enter the element. No SOPLs, please. System dot out dot print ln, and make the dots clear because they hold marks. Bracket, enter an element. Then arri is equal to sc dot nextInt. Okay. If the question says initialize the array with the given values, you will not be writing this code. And over here, you will not be writing this. Instead of writing this statement, what will you write? I'm writing it with blue so that you can understand. Int arr square bracket is equal to, and then the values that they are stating. Suppose they have given the same values that I took in the previous example. Okay. When we initialize the array, the compiler itself, depending on the number of the elements I have given in the curly braces, it takes the length of the array. So don't be confused कि array length कैसे होगी ma'am? It will get itself declared. Okay. So either of these two will be done, either the blue part. If you are taking the blue statement, then this input array will not be written, and if you are taking the black statement, then the input array will come. Isliye I have mentioned it with another color pen. Okay, once I have taken an input from the array or for the array, the next thing that I need is, what do I need? Next thing I need is to input the element that I need to search for. That will be in N. So I mentioned the message system dot out dot println, enter element to be searched. Okay. And N is equal to SC dot next. Now I have the array and I have the element to be searched. All right. Now, what is the next step that I need to do? I need to search it. So here starts my binary search. Let's include one more comment. I just writing binary search so that the examiner gets to know what you are doing in the following code. So the binary search is done using while loop while beginning is less than or equal to end. Why have I written this statement? Basically, I need to search only till the number of pages I have in the book. If my pages ends, where will I search for? No, I cannot search for. So this is the condition for you. Now I will be calculating mid. Mid is equal to beginning plus end divided by 2. Now, the very first thing what did I do was I saw whether n is equal to ARR mid, right? If n is equal to ARR mid, what did I do? I have to make f as true because I have located the value. That is, my flag is up now and no more searching is required. I will break and come out of the loop. Otherwise, I will put another if. It is not the case always that I will find the value at the middle location, right? Index. So my value can be smaller or bigger, larger, right? If my value is larger, मतलब जो मेरे को वैल्यू मिडिल पे मिली है जैसे 50 मिली है और मुझे ढूंढनी है 80 तो मुझे कहाँ मिलेगी वो सेकंड हाफ में मिलेगी जब वो सेकंड हाफ में मिलेगी तो फर्स्ट हाफ में को मेरा वेस्ट है तो मुझे बिगनिंग को आगे ले आना ठीक है इफ n इज ग्रेटर देन ARR मिड अगर n जो है ARR मिड से बड़ा है तो मुझे क्या करना है मुझे अपने बिगनिंग को कहाँ लेकर आना है मिड प्लस 1 पे ठीक है थर्ड लास्ट सिनेरियो दैट कैन बी n जो है वो छोटा है ARR मिड से तो अगर मेरा जो n है वो ARR मिड से छोटा है तो मतलब मेरे को 50 मिला है एंड मुझे ढूंढना था 30 तो मुझे वो सेकंड हाफ में तो नहीं मिलेगा राइट मुझे मिलेगा वो यहाँ पे मुझे क्या करना है मेरा जो एंड था उसको बिगनिंग से पहले ले वो मिडिल से पहले ले आना है क्योंकि पीछे के हाफ में मुझे सर्च ही नहीं करना है तो अगर n छोटा है तो मेरा एंड आगे आ जाएगा कहाँ पे mid minus 1. That's it. It will keep on shifting end, mid, and calculate end, beginning, and calculating the middle value. And when I will get the matching middle value, then I will say that the search is successful. Okay, the last step that I need to do, when I exit the loop, I need to match whether I have located the value or not. That will be found using f, that is the flag variable, whether it is up or down. So coming outside the loop, I match if my flag is true. That means I have found the value, right? वो तभी true हुआ था जब मुझे value मिली थी, है ना? आपको दिख रहा है suppose पहला वाला if और while के अंदर हाँ तो मेरे को क्या बोलना है I have found the value that is system dot out dot println found and कहाँ मिली है मुझे value found that plus middle location पे मुझे value मिल गई है ठीक है else what do I need to do I need to say that the value does not exist or I'm not able to find the value println and within the brackets I will be writing the value is not found or any message that the user has given or programmer has given end of main and end of yes okay thank you everyone I hope you have understood the code. Any confusion, any doubts, you can tell me. Bye. Take care. See you all in the next video.